Ever feel like your brain could use an upgrade? Like, process information faster, make lightning-quick decisions. Well, what if I told you we're on the verge of that? Not for us, but for AI.
Yeah, it's wild, right?
We're diving deep into this concept of AI upgrades today.
We've got this storyboard, like a movie trailer, for a product called the AI Upgrade Kit.
Powered by the NVIDIA Jetson supercomputer.
And it paints this picture of AIs getting boosted, like souped-up brains capable of doing all sorts of incredible things faster and smarter than ever.
Okay, so the storyboard uses this word, unleash.
Right.
Unleash AI's potential. What does that even mean? Like, are we holding AI back somehow?
Well, it kind of implies that AI as it exists now is limited, like something's holding it back from reaching its true potential.
I see. So what's the limiting factor?
Hardware.
Hardware.
Even with the smartest algorithms, the most brilliant code, AI is ultimately limited by the power of the hardware it's running on.
Okay, so it doesn't matter how smart the AI is?
If it doesn't have the horsepower to execute its smarts, it's going to hit a wall.
I guess that makes sense. So you're saying this Jetson supercomputer is like giving AI a brand new, tricked-out engine.
Exactly. Like swapping out that old clunker for a top-of-the-line sports car.
Okay, I can dig it. Now, the storyboard, it gets really visual with this, showing AI brains being zapped with these, like, data pulses. Is that, like, a literal thing? Are we physically changing hardware here?
Well, not literally, no. That data pulse visual, it's more of a metaphor. You know, a way to represent the process of feeding the AI with massive amounts of data. The real change happens in the algorithms themselves.
And the algorithms are where the magic happens, huh?
Exactly. Specifically, we're talking about neural networks, which are these incredibly complex structures designed to mimic the human brain. And the Jetson, it gives these neural networks the computational muscle they need to learn from all that data and make decisions incredibly fast.
So it's less about physical upgrades and more about optimizing how the AI processes information.
Exactly. It's all about processing power, speed, and efficiency.
Got it. And speaking of power, they're not shying away from calling this Jetson hardware the world's smartest AI hardware. It's a pretty bold statement. It feels like NVIDIA is putting a stake in the ground, trying to position themselves as the leader in this AI hardware race.
Absolutely. And it's a smart move. Whoever controls the most powerful hardware will have a huge influence on the development of AI. Think about it like this.
Yeah.
If everyone wants to build the next generation of AI, but only a few companies have the tools to do it, those companies become extremely powerful.
They become gatekeepers almost.
Exactly.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about the actual upgrades themselves. The storyboard highlights AI doing things faster, like recognizing images in a blink and making complex decisions. What does that actually look like in the real world?
Imagine a self-driving car that can react to a pedestrian stepping into the street in a fraction of a second. Or a medical AI that can analyze a scan and spot a tiny tumor that a human doctor might miss. That's the power of accelerated image recognition.
I can see how that's a game changer, especially for things like self-driving cars.
Right. Safety becomes paramount in those situations.
But what about complex decision-making? What does that even mean in the context of AI? Can you give me a more concrete example?
Sure. Imagine an AI system that can manage an entire city's power grid, taking in data from thousands of sensors, predicting energy demands, adjusting power flows, and preventing blackouts, all in real time, and with a level of precision no human could ever match. That's the kind of complex decision-making this new hardware enables.
It's like having an AI air traffic controller for a city's power grid, making sure everything runs smoothly.
Exactly. And these are just a few examples.
Yeah, the possibilities seem pretty vast. But here's where it gets really interesting for me. The storyboard mentions AI learning new tasks.
Yeah.
I mean, is that even possible? Can
Yeah.
we really have AI that learns things that it wasn't specifically programmed to do?
That's the ultimate goal, right? To create AI that can adapt, learn, and evolve beyond its initial programming. And while it's still early days, we're seeing incredible progress. Imagine an AI that can learn to compose music, not by copying existing styles, but by developing its own unique musical language. Or an AI that can design a building that's not only aesthetically pleasing, but also perfectly optimized for energy efficiency and structural stability.
That's mind-blowing. The storyboard wraps up with this tagline, unleash limitless possibilities. But like with any powerful technology, there's got to be a flip side, right? Are these possibilities truly limitless? And what are the potential downsides here?
Well, it's like anything else, right? Every technological advancement comes with its own set of challenges and potential risks. The key is to be aware of those risks and to approach this technology thoughtfully and responsibly.
So what you're saying is it's not just about the raw power of the AI, but also about how we use it.
Exactly. We need to consider the ethical implications, the potential for misuse, and the impact on the workforce.
Yeah, it's like we're walking this tightrope between progress and responsibility.
And that's a conversation we need to have as a society.
Absolutely. We've gone from AI being held back by its hardware to potentially having limitless possibilities.
Yeah.
It's a massive leap, and it seems like NVIDIA is betting big on being at the forefront of this AI revolution.
It's a pivotal moment for sure, and it begs the question, as AI systems become more sophisticated and capable, how do we ensure they remain tools that serve humanity and contribute to a better future?
Yeah. I mean, if an AI can learn any task, what does that mean for us? Does it blur the lines between human intelligence and artificial intelligence?
It's a question worth pondering, and it's something we all need to be thinking about as we enter this new era of AI.
And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder those big questions. Thanks for joining us as we dove into this world of AI upgrades. It's a topic that's constantly evolving, so stay curious, and we'll see you next time.